Hey guys, Techman here, also known as Matthew Rivera, and today I'm going to be unboxing, reviewing, and doing a mic test of the Corsair Void RGB Elite Wireless Silver Edition headphones. And I'm really excited to unbox this and just tell y'all why I got this. So let's get started. So I got these headphones at Walmart for $79, and considering I wanted from Amazon, which was $135, and also there was one that was $268, I think, and this one was $79, and I was really surprised. And I got these headphones to maybe replace these. These are my Audio-Technica AT-HM50Xs. I've used these ever since I think 2018, and they are great for studio work, editing, and also video editing, playing games and everything. I've been wanting a wireless headset because as you can see, my audio interface, this is the Behringer Euphoria UMC 202 HD. You can see the headphone jack there, and it comes around like this and it goes straight this way, and just the wire keeps coming this way, and every single time I want to move my keyboard, which is wireless, it shifts over, and also it goes under my mouse pad. That's why I got this, because it's wireless. It comes with a USB dongle. At the end of the video, I'll either decide if I'm going to keep this or return it. But enough for me talking, let's show you around the box. So this is what the headphone looks like. This is a premium wireless headphone set with 7.1 surround sound. And honestly, not a lot of headphones can really do 7.1 surround sound that well. As you can tell, this is PC, Mac, and PlayStation. So on the side here, this is what it says on the side, nothing much. The top, basically the same thing as the front. This gives you a side preview of what the headphones look like. The back here on the bottom, and only 7.1 surround sound, only available on PC and Mac. On the bottom here, it gives you the description. It comes with the headset, the dongle that looks like a charging cable, and then a couple manuals. So this is the technical specs here, which I really do like. The frequency response of these speaker drivers are 20 Hz to 20 kHz, and now in human hearing, we can hear from 20 Hz to 20 kHz. And of course, we don't hear that as of adults. These headphones here are 15 Hz to 28,000 kHz, which is just 28 kHz. Now the microphone type is omnidirectional, and then the frequency response is 100 Hz to 10 kHz. And honestly, that's probably going to give you a telephone type sound. And of course, I'll show you what it sounds like. So I think this is going to be a great sounding headphone. The problem is, I think this is going to be the issue. And of course, I'm not going to be using the microphone that comes with the headset. That's one of the things I wanted in a headset, was it to be removed, because I'm going to be using this microphone I'm currently using now. So it's more of a preference, and this thing does flip up, but it just pokes out right here, which I don't really have a problem with. But I think that's it for me geeking out about this headset. Let's open this up. Now this is what we first get in the box, and honestly, these are pretty big headphones, that's for sure. This is the charging or USB thing. This does use USB type A, which is pretty old. I'm surprised Corsair actually used that, but no big deal. And that's a pretty cool design. As you can tell, it's USB type A. Then we have the USB dongle for the 2.4 gigahertz connectivity, which is very nice. So we got this right here. This looks like to be like a instruction guide as usual of what everything does. And by the looks of it, I just read that this doesn't have a memory effect. So what a memory effect is that if you have a phone and you plug it in at 35, charge it up and it's like at 50, you take it off, and you keep doing that with different percentages instead of letting it die and go to 0 until back to 100. It will create a memory in the battery and it will drain the battery faster and not make it efficient. Corsair Void RGB Elite Wireless SE headset battery has no memory effects, so there is no need to completely decharge it before recharging. This one is a warranty guide and safety and compliance information, which I would review this warranty thing. And then we get this little windscreen thing here for the microphone, which is pretty useful. So now it comes to this, and I just felt it and I feel metal, which is pretty good. So let's get this out of this box here. Alrighty, so here's the headphones, and I can quickly say that these do have a weight to them, because this is metal, this is plastic, and this is somewhat metal. This is plastic. So this is like half and half. It does twist fine. I like how it twists. It's flexible. These headphones do swivel. The problem is they only swivel in. They don't swivel outwards. The Audio Technicas swivel like 180, 360. Not 360, but 180 over each other. Here's the charging port, the headphone thing, and you can press that in as well. And you can move the dial. It doesn't go like this, like you can keep scrolling. It sort of like stops one way or another. You have the power button here. You have the microphone mute, and this is flimsy. And as you can tell, that usually the microphone is on the left side. So if I place this like this on the left side, that's how it's going to be looking, which isn't that bad, honestly. I thought it would be more prominent over here and be like over here, which is a little stupid. But this is sort of like out of the view, and I don't think it will bother me. There's padding up top here, and it's very soft, like memory foam almost. This is also memory foam here, and it's very soft. It's a little stiff, but I guess if you keep using it over time, it will get soft eventually. In here, there is no type of foam inside, so it's just like it's just a plastic shield for the driver. These do adjust, which is nice for all of them. And I do have a small head, so basically this will probably fit me like this, completely closed. Okay, so here's what comes inside the box. Of course, you got your headphones. You have your little mic cover that goes onto here. You have your wireless manual here. You have safety and compliance, warranty guide, pamphlets. You have the charging cable, and then finally you have the USB dongle. Now, as I said before in the beginning, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not. So, of course, I'm going to keep every plastic thing on here, probably except the microphone because I have to test that out. And I'm going to keep everything here on, and if I like it, of course, I'll peel all this, and if I don't, it goes back into the packaging and I'm returning it back to Walmart. So let's jump into setting this up. I'm pretty curious of what these sound like, so let's check what this sounds like. Alrighty, so I'm on my computer. We're going to plug in the USB dongle and we're going to see if I can set this up. Okay, it is plugged in, and as you can see, this thing went very quiet. So what I would like to do is go into settings here, pull it over here, and go to sound, and you can see that this is where it's going to be playing through. The volume is at 26, and my microphone is set to this, but it's supposed to be set to this. Because that's what I'm going to be using it for. I'm not using the microphone for that. So usually whenever you get something, it's usually charged just a little bit. But for right now, I want to turn it on and see if it goes on. it turned on and it did like a really nice do do do. And I'm moving the dial and you can see the dial moving, which is pretty cool. So usually I use something called Voice Meter Banana, and this is what it is. And right now one of them is set for this, but honestly I want it set to this, and then the second one, A2, can be set to this, but problem is KS is gonna have some kind of error, so I'll probably have to use, oh, I just switched it, whoops. So I'll have to use that, there you go, not KS. Now you can tell it's doing 48 kilohertz, 52, and that's what it usually does. So right now that is set currently. Problem is I won't be able to hear anything because it's coming out is A1, which is the Behringer, in and out 1 and 2. So we're going to set everything here to A2, which sets everything up so I can hear it throughout everything. So if I go to Google and to a song, so you guys can hear what it sounds like, just regular through your headphones, but I'm going to experience what it sounds like with me. So right off the bat, I can hear that it's very, it has a lot of bass to it. Not as much as I thought it would be, but the high end creates that equilibrium with it not overpowering the bass and feel like I really want to throw these headphones out the window because of so much bass. It doesn't feel like you're at a stoplight and there's a guy behind you with that type of car that does type thing. Though it does sound muddy, and to fix that we have to install the program called IQ. So what we could do is just go into Google, just type in IQ and go to here, and we'll just try to find, we'll just do IQ4. That's simple. Now if we look into OBS, we're going to see if I can add a microphone to here. Now you can tell that there's two sources here, one for Discord and one for the microphone I'm currently using. So we're going to add a source and we're going to do audio input capture. This one's going to be Corsair. And then you get to pick your headphone type thing. And we're going to pick headset microphone. Press OK. And then you can tell Corsair is added. And then we have to do this here. Set it to 4. I don't know if I can change the audio settings when I'm recording here. No, I cannot. So I'm going to stop this recording in a few and then add a 4 here, so then we can actually do a 4th track here. So now this is downloaded, so we're going to open this up. And we're going to go through the installation process.
Me and myself ain't enough. It's like being alone in a crashing car. I need you to know how bad it hurts, hearing the sound of my broken heart. Oh, 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 are you dreaming of me now, the way I do? Oh, 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 are you dreaming of me now, the way I do?
Okay, so installation is complete. We're going to finish, and now we have to restart the computer because this is sort of like a driver and software for the headphones. So we're going to restart it right now. Alrighty, so I just restarted my computer a few seconds later, and I got another update for the IQ, which is quite funny. So I guess that's going to update, but yeah, it opened by itself. Alrighty, so this is what the program looks like, which is pretty cool. You can even look at all my stuff that's happening, which is very, very cool. That's very cool. And you get to pick the view of everything, which is very cool. And that's what my headphones is currently doing right now. So I do want to show y'all something that I found pretty cool. And because of how I routed my computer with Voicemeeter Banana, basically everything, desktop audio, anything is going into OBS. And you're going to be hearing what I hear through this. And I find this really cool because if I flip this down, this is a flip to mute microphone. And when I flip this down, you'll hear someone talking in your headphones, but you'll also hear what I'm hearing too. So this is what it sounds like when you turn the microphone downward to your face.
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
Which is pretty cool, and I can actually hear myself through this as well. And then when I flick it up,
Mic off. Mic feedback off.
ain't that cool? That's really, really freaking cool. So right now you can see that I have like a blinking type logo that's red, and you can do like double blink, a rapid blink, or a rapid blink between two colors. Like that's police right now. And you can tell it's happening with this one, and also it's happening with this one as well. So right now we're going to try, there's a lot of things you can do, because if you look in this program here on this side here, you can have no effect, a static color, the blinking what we did, we can have breathing, we can have a beat, which is pretty cool, we can have a pulse, rainbow, and then watercolor spectral, which is like almost a rainbow as well. But I want to do a color wave, and you can alternate between blue, and then we can do purple. And you can see that it does change directions. So if we flip it this way, it's doing the same thing, which is really cool. And I guess blue is not really picking up well. But honestly, there is so much thing. You can also do temperature wise, which is pretty cool. There's a static color again. There's that. There's a lightning type, which is, or type lightning, which is cool. You can do rain, a visor, which is like a flashing rave thing, I guess. A color wave, color pulse, color shift, and back to rainbow, rainbow wave, spiral rainbow. But we're going to do equalizer. And as you can tell, there is different types of EQ presets. And you can tell this is basically a flat EQ. And I personally want it to be very flat, not like telephone flat, but sort of equal between everything. So I want to listen to that song again. Skip in here. So I'm listening to the song, and with how I like it, the bass is too punchy into the face. It's gonna sound weird, but it really does feel like my nose is getting punched with the bass. It's just the way how I hear mixes. I like the bass of where it is, but I want to turn it down just a little, just a hair. So we're gonna go back in here. Let's pull this over here. And you can see here that after 1K, these are the high end and this is the low end. And I wish this was an RTA, which is called real-time analyzing. So whatever is playing in your desktop or whatever, you can see what bands of frequencies are showing. And I wish that had this. And it doesn't, because as you can see, it doesn't do anything. So we are going to listen to this and just figure out an EQ that I like. So in order for us to change this, we have to create a new preset, because we're basically on this, because this is called pure direct, which is just flat. And you can see that
2, 3, 4, 5,
that everything changes. You can see the EQ change here. And you can hear the change of the woman talking as well. You can probably hear it as well in OBS, I think. We're going to create a new preset.
1.
And this allows us to change our EQ. So I'm going to listen to this song here, and we're going to see how I like it. And we're going to see if I can change it either which way I can. Okay, so this is how I like it. Of course, this is going to be fine-tuned, but if you can listen to it, the bass is not as punchy as I thought it would be. And of course, this song has something called ducking, which is a compression thing on the kick drum that it sort of punches out of the mix. So what I want to do is go to a different song that I know that has a good sound and is produced well. And I have one, and it's weird, and it's a random song that has a lot of bass to it, and just has a lot of stuff going to it. And I can't play it because of copyright, but it's Dua Lipa's "Don't Start Now." So I want to listen to that and see if I can feature that off, and see if I can pair that to what I like listening to if it's a flat response. So let's do that right now. So this is the weird part. So if you get these headphones and you put this exact EQ curve onto it, this is what it sounds similarly to the headphones I use. You can tell that when you play this specific song and just flick between the two, you'll hear a difference between the bass and how sort of muddy it sounds. But I want to leave it to that right now. I want to note something that I know this video is long and drawn out, but I'd like to explain things for people to understand what my head is at about these headphones and just certain things, because there's certain things I like and also people that might like it as well. So I want to share what I like about this product and what else I like about it as well. Before I go to the mic test, I just want to quickly go over how this thing feels. This thing does not have a lot of clamping force, and I really like that. My ears aren't hot currently right now. My room is hot because my door is closed, my computer's running, I have 2 lights, so I am going to be hot. Currently my ears aren't hot right now. They're dry, because usually they get a little moist, which is disgusting, but they're nice and dry. But I do like the design of this. This design is very nice. I like how it doesn't like feel like I'm gonna be like getting a headache, because these headphones clamp, and they're very light. Like I place them on and they're like very, very light. And I like how it feels up here because it has a very nice cushion. As you can tell, these are not all the way open because I have a small head. I feel like these are like very comfortable. I don't feel like I'm going to feel like my ears are going to be pressed in and they're going to hurt. You can tell that these cups of ears are pretty big, so they fit your ear very well. And I have glasses on. They don't really affect me having glasses. I don't really feel a difference. I only feel like my glasses aren't there. That's how I feel when I put them on. Yeah, they don't hurt my face. I just feel it right here, and that's where I usually feel it, even with or without headphones. And that's what I'm saying. You can wear these with glasses and they won't like hurt your ears at all. But for right now, I want to test out the microphone and just give you an accurate depiction of what this sounds like. I want to explain that in OBS you can put filters onto the microphone. I want to place no filters whatsoever on this, no nothing, so you can hear what probably someone else like on Discord or on other end of a call will hear what this sounds like. So we're going to flip this down. You're going to hear the person talk, and I'm going to start talking. I'm going to use this microphone for the rest of the video. And before I start, I should remove this thing here so you can hear what it actually sounds like instead of something maybe muffling it. Alrighty, so let's flip this and see what it sounds like.
Mic on. Mic feedback on.
And this is what the microphone sounds like. And on OBS, the volume slider is completely up. And there's no effects or anything in here. And of course in Premiere Pro, I will put how much I raised it to see how quiet it is or not. I can hear a little bit through my headphones, and if we go back into here, you can see that the microphone volume is turned all the way up. If I turn it down, you won't be able to hear me, but if I turn it up, you'll be able to. Now, if I turn all this down, I can't hear myself anymore. And I don't know if it changes the sound of the microphone either. So we're going to turn this up all the way up. I can hear myself now. Now, you can see this button here. It says stereo.
Surround on.
And then it says surround 7.1 surround.
Surround off.
And when I flick between the two, you can, there is definitely a volume change. And if you look here, you can see the battery status here, the brightness. I like that, and I'm going to show the battery status here because I mean I don't want to like put these on and then be like, oh yeah, it has to charge. So I'm definitely doing that, and you can auto shut off after 5 minutes of not use. You can turn on and off voice prompts. I like the voice prompts. I don't mind it at all. I feel like everyone wishes it was like you can change the voice, and I don't think you can change the voice. So as you can see from the program, via the program and to the headset, the colors aren't accurate, and that's what usually happens. My mouse is the same way. I have it sort of breathing blue and purple, and it's the same way. What you could do is, because this has a color code right here, you can actually just get, because I typed in true purple and true blue, and I copied and pasted those numbers in. So we're going to do true blue color code. You can see I already did it. And we got this color here. So we're going to copy that. We cannot paste it. So I have to bring this one over here. So I put in the colors. Let's see if it actually works. Honestly, that's pretty good. The purple has a little slight pinkish tone to it, but you can tell it's purple. And the blue, of course, it's blue. It's sort of like a lighter blue. I don't mind. But for right now, to save battery life, we're going to shut these RGB off. So I think that wraps up this video. My ending thoughts is that I think I'm not going to return this because it sounds really, 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 really good. The drivers sound beautiful, and if I do an EQ like what I did here, there is no problem at all. As you can tell, the mic test is pretty good. It's not one I would use because of the clarity of it, and also you can move this farther away, like farther away like this. It is a little bit adjustable. I would specifically place it where your chin is creasing, or even right here, because if you place it right here, or if you place it up close, every pronounced P's, B's, like basketball, baseball, and everything, it's very punchy, and you don't like that. So if you place it somewhere right here, even your it's not that bad. But anyways, I really, really like these headphones. It's amazing. I like the feature wise, and for $79, it's actually not that bad. I found this at Walmart, and I'm like, something is telling me. Like, I was thinking about it, I was holding it in my hand, I looked at reviews, it was pretty good. I'm like, I placed it back onto the shelf. I'm like, I don't see myself getting it. But then I was walking away, I'm like, I shouldn't turn this down. It's the cheapest thing I've seen, and I think I can just use it, and I shouldn't turn this away. And I'm like, I'm gonna get it. And of course I didn't take off any of the stickers in this, and I'm keeping these for good. Have you subscribed yet? If not, what are you doing? You should. When you subscribe, there's something called a notification bell, and when you press that, you will get notified whenever I upload a video like this or any type of video. I also have a vlogging and gaming channel. The links will be in the description box below, and you can check it out at the last 20 seconds of this video. I also found out that 98% of people who watch my videos or visit my channel are not subscribed. What? So go ahead, subscribe, support my channel, and without you, these videos won't happen. Anyways guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. I really did enjoy making this. If there is anything I missed, anything you want to know about it, comment down below and let me know. I'll gladly answer them. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video, and this is the Techman signing off. See you later guys.
Mic off. Mic feedback off.